Hey guys, welcome back to the Girl Talk Podcast. My name is Charlie-Ann, and today's topic is going to be on big sis advice. But first, I'm going to talk about kind of what I did this past week. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I was at this thing called Motion Conference in Birmingham. It's a student Christian conference in Birmingham, Alabama, and it's for middle, high, college, and then youth leaders. It was really fun. I got to meet new friends and worship Jesus, and it was amazing. I love it. I've gone for the past 5 years. And then Saturday after I went to Motion, I went straight to my niece's first birthday, and I actually had banners. I painted her banner, so this is one banner, this is another banner I did, and so I got to celebrate with all the family, and then live on her for, I can't believe it's been a year since she's been born. Go math through Snapchat. Oh, and then Sunday night, I got to celebrate one of my bestie girls, Bailey, turning 22. She's my girl. I love her so much. Got to meet some of her other friends from work and all that stuff. So it was a fun night. So, into today's topic, big sis advice. If you've listened for a while, then you know that I'm an only child. So I've never really had any older sisters to teach me about being a girl, or boys, or friendships, or the world. And I've never had a younger sister to be that mentor for. So I guess it's time for me to be your big sister. Kind of give you some advice that I wish I had growing up. The first thing I want to talk about is you don't have to rush your life. I know that in today's society it's like everyone wants to do stuff young, which I want to do stuff young too, but you don't have to be the first one to graduate. You don't have to be the first one to get married. You don't have to be the first one to have kids, buy a house, be a millionaire. And I heard this thing on TikTok, I think, but when you're 21, okay, just turned 22, okay, when you're 21, you've been an adult for 1 year. When you're 22, you've been an adult for 2 years. When you're 23, you've been an adult for 3 years, and on. So you're in your childhood of your adult years, if that makes sense. So you don't have to have everything all together. Don't rush it. One thing I learned in high school was not to rush. Not to wish it away, not to rush it. Because everyone was like, I want to get out of high school, I want to be in college, I want to be an adult, I want to drink, I want to do all this stuff. But the second that we started doing that, COVID hit. And we got, I would say, a year and a half taken away from us. We didn't have our junior year. It hit into my sophomore year. So we didn't get to have junior homecoming, which, if you know my school, we did homecoming huge. We had 18-wheeler floats. It was huge. We didn't get to have homecoming. We didn't get to have we had football games and stuff. And we had football games and stuff, but we had to wear masks. It wasn't normal. We didn't get to have, and we had a junior prom, but it was separate from senior prom. So normally junior and senior prom was together. We had a junior prom, and there was a senior prom. So here's a picture of me from my junior prom. And so, like, it was weird. We didn't get to have, like, the pep rallies we used to have. And, like, I don't even remember if we had dress-up days like we normally did. And then senior year came. And it was still, we didn't have to wear masks senior year, but it was still kind of, like, rocky. Like, we didn't know we were going to have to wear masks or whatever. So, like, we got to have our homecomings back and all that stuff, but it was still, like, not normal. Like, not, and, like, there's no fun in that. Someone talked about a story about a time I fell behind right now. I mean, I have friends who are in relationships and have been for 4 or 5 years. I have friends who are engaged. I have friends who are married. I have friends that are having babies. I have friends that are buying houses. I have friends that are, like, working corporate jobs. I have friends that are moving across the country. Like, I have friends that are doing all these things, and, like, I'm like, I wish I could be that. I wish I was the one in the relationship, or getting engaged, or getting married, or whatever. But, like, my time will come, and, like, I know you want to rush it. Trust me, I know you do, because I do too. But good things come to those who wait. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I struggled with, and I still kind of struggle with. That's not everyone's gonna like you. I'm a people pleaser. I've grown up with tons of friends, as you can see on the sliver of the wall you can see. I mean, I have friends. I've always had a bunch of friends. And it's hard, like, not to be liked by everybody. Especially, like, for me, who's a people pleaser and, like, wants to be friends with everybody. Because, like, I just am. Like, I want people to, like me and, like, understand me and, like, think I was the greatest. But, like, I learned that not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. But also, people are gonna misunderstand you no matter how nice you are. Like, you could be the nicest person in the world and go above and beyond for them and do all this stuff, and they'll still take the one thing that you did that wasn't as nice as, like, being mean. And, like, it hurts. Trust me, I know. Because I've lost a handful of friends over the years because of that same reason. And, like, I've heard the saying, like, it's better to have a small group of friends than a large group of friends. A small group of really close friends than a large group of not as good friends. And when I heard that, I was like, no, it's not. That's not true. And then as I got gotten older, I'm like, yeah, that's true. Because, like, yes, all the people on my wall, like, matter to me, and, like, I love them, and, like, I would do anything for them. But, like, I don't see them every day. Like this person right here. I don't know if you can see, but that was my a friend in high school that he was I called him my big brother, because he would, like, pick on me, and, like, he was just kind of a big brother to me. And I haven't talked to him in years, like, in at least 3 years, 2 years, and, like, that hurts because, like, we were close, and, like, let's see, my friend Rayleigh right here, friends at high school, talk to her throughout the day. She texts me on my birthday, but like I don't communicate with her constantly. Like I know that she's there for me and I'm there for her, but like we're just in different stages of our lives, and that's okay. The next thing I want to talk about is your worth is not determined by your productivity. You don't need to earn rest. Hear me. You do not need to earn rest. Okay? And I know, like, I'm struggling with that right now. Like, feeling like I have to be productive every single day. And, like, the past couple of days, I've been struggling with that. I wake up at noon. I fall asleep. Like, I'm just not feeling like myself. And, like, want to be productive. But, like, it's okay to not be productive. Obviously don't, be lazy every single day and not do anything, but like, I have to realize, like, when I do work, like sometimes I work 16-hour days, and I really get to sit down. So like, it's kind of balancing out the work. You're allowed to enjoy life, stop feeling guilty. Because that's like what this season of life is about. Is like, enjoy life. Go to the bar, go to that concert, go to that rodeo, go on that trip, go do that thing that you never do. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but a couple months ago I was out with a friend and we were at a bar. I don't drink, and they were like, hey, these other people invited us back to their house to play pool, like, can we go? And normally I would have been like, no, it is 2 a.m, let's go home. Like, no. But something in me was like, say yes, say yes. And I did. And even though it was 45 minutes out of the way, it felt like we had so much fun. Like, they played pool, we listened to music, we talked, we laughed. I didn't leave that person's house until 5 a.m. I would have never done that. But it was so fun. I didn't get back to my house until 6 a.m. But it was so fun. Like, enjoy life. That's what it's all about. Now this was a big one. Stop comparing your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel. Basically, that means stop comparing what you know happens to what people put out there. Like, I don't put out that I'm hanging in my house all day. I put out the fun stuff and the crazy stuff and the exciting stuff I'm doing. We don't showcase the bad and the ugly as much. People do show the bad and the ugly, but not nearly as much as they show the good. Like, especially on like Instagram and Facebook. I mean, yeah, I'll show the bad and ugly on Snapchat all the time, because it's to a select group, but it's still not when the worst are the worst. There's no way I'm showing them on Snapchat. I'm gonna take a picture and save it so I can go back and remember it, but like, don't compare your situation to what you think others are going through, because they're probably going through the same stuff you're going through. You're just hiding it. The next thing I want to talk about is protecting your peace. And you're like, what does that mean? Everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Every text doesn't deserve a response. Every opinion doesn't need your energy. Every argument doesn't need a rebuttal. Like, protect your peace when it doesn't need to be used. And that's hard. Like, it can be as much as not responding to a text, or it can be turning away a friend, and distancing yourself from people who don't make you better, who are not the nicest, who bully you, who make fun of you. And like, I know I'm dealing with that with someone. Like, yeah, I want to be friends with him because like he's sweet and he's fun and all that stuff, but like he's mean. And like he makes fun of me and like picks on me, and he says he does it to other people, but like he doesn't. And so protecting my peace is not not talking to him, or not like entertaining him. Like, and it's hard because like we're in a friend group with other people that are my friends, but like if he's on the call, I'm gonna limit my interaction with him because I'm protecting my peace. Your friends matter more than you think. And up until a couple years ago, I was like, yeah, friends are just friends. But friends really are the family you choose. Choose people who celebrate you without you asking. Choose people who are there for you through the good, the bad, the ugly. Choose people who will celebrate your wins and comfort you during your losses. So choose people who tell you the truth, whether it's good for you or not. Choose people who will tell you the truth, whether it's what you want to hear or not. Choose people who make you laugh until your stomach hurts. Choose people who want you to succeed because they want to see you succeed, not because it helps them. And that's something I've had to learn, is like, not everyone wants you to be the best. Not everyone wants you to succeed in life. People are selfish. They want you to succeed because it helps them, or it makes them look better. And like, figuring that out and figuring out who that is interesting. My favorite memory with my friends this year. Lord, I don't know. I go through my Snapchat to see. Rodeos are always so fun. I don't know. Yeah, probably rodeos. And like one night I was staying at my friend's house, and it was me and like them, and we were like, I stayed up all night talking, laughing, watching movies, playing games. Like, it was so fun. The randomness that you don't think will be fun has always been my favorite. Another thing that I've learned, especially in the last couple of years, is call your family. Especially if you're in college or not with them. I live an hour with my family, and so it's kind of hard not to call them, but like, call your mom, call your dad, call your grandparents, because one day you won't be able to call them, and you'll wish you could, and you don't realize how important they are until it's gone. The next thing I want to talk about is romanticizing the ordinary. And not romanticizing it like you're thinking, but like making the ordinary special. Some of the biggest joys have come from the weirdest things, or the simplest of things. like going and driving around, Target runs, going grocery shopping, walking to the stadium, watching a movie with friends. Like, even though they seem like not a big deal, those are the memories that will last you forever. The next thing I want to talk about is you can start over. If you don't like your major, start over. That's the great thing about this time in our life, is we're not stuck to something. If you need a new routine, change it. If you don't like how you're eating, how you're drinking, any of your habits, change it. Because you're not stuck to something. It can always be changed. That's the great thing about life, is some things can be permanent, but only because you want them to be. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, probably the most important, pray first. Pray about anything, everything. If you're struggling with what to say, pray. If you're struggling about what to do, pray. If you're struggling about what talk to God like He's your bestie. Talk to Him about the good things, the bad things, the big things, the small things, anything, everything in between. Because He truly is your best friend that will never quit. Now we're gonna get on to rapid fire big sister advice. Here we go. Wear the outfit. Wear it. It's not gonna hurt you. If it makes you comfortable and it makes you confident, wear it. Take the pictures. Take all the pictures. Because in 5, 10, 15 years from now, you'll look back at those pictures and it'll bring back memories. They'll bring back the days at the bars. They'll bring back the memories of when you were young, wild, and free. And that's what I'm trying to do better this year, is take pictures of everything, because pictures really are the best. Don't text them back because you're bored. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a guy, don't text back because you're bored. Text back because you want to. Drink more water. That's something that I struggle with. That's something that you struggle with. That's something that everybody struggles with. Drink water. Because we are 70% water. Stop apologizing for living your life and being you. Because you can't be anything but yourself. And if people don't like that, then there's the door. Treat yourself. Whether it's buying flowers, whether it's going out and eating a nice dinner, whether it's buying an outfit, buying something for yourself. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Learn how to cook at least one, if not more, good meals. That's something that I actually need to do. Is because in the end, it's just you. Keep a journal. Whether that's for yourself or for your future. You don't have to write down every day, but just write down so you can remember the little things, the big things, the funny things, the bad things, and you can reminisce later on in life. Send a thank you letter. I know for us girls in the South, you send a thank you letter for every gift you get. Send a thank you letter. And if not a letter, a text. Because it may seem like it's this big to you, but it means the world to whoever got it. Because it's not common these days. Don't let fear make your decisions. Celebrate the little wins. Trust God's timing, even when it's hard. Laugh as much as you can. Don't wish away this season, waiting for the next. If you forget everything from today's episode, remember this. You don't have to have everything figured out. Give yourself grace. Celebrate the small victories. Treat yourself. And trust in God. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. If there's any other topics you want me to talk about, comment below. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And see you next time. Peace.